So one platform that I will highly recommend that you look into for selling your ebooks or digital products is Etsy.com or .co.uk or wherever you're based in the world, guys. Now, this is a strategy that I personally tested, okay? I've never really sold digital products on Etsy before because Etsy is very popular for like craft type stuff. But I decided to kind of go on an experiment at the start of 2020. So I decided to create an Etsy shop. That was, I think, on the 1st of January 2020, where I started selling some of my digital products because, as you guys already know, the Run Boutique Academy, we have a lot of templates, we have a lot of planners, tools, and resources to help people start their own boutique businesses. So we have lots and lots of digital products that are currently being sold there as a package, right? So I decided, you know what? Why not create an Etsy store and literally sell this the little digital products as individual products? So instead of just selling it as a whole, I'm gonna go and actually sell them as individual digital downloads. So people can actually go and download things like spreadsheets, vendor lists, literally anything, guys, digital product related, even ebooks as well. I have them all on sale on Etsy. So this is what the platform looks like. It's free to join, guys. You can sell digital products. A lot of people don't even know that you can sell ebooks on Etsy. And all you want to do if you're brand new to Etsy is to register for an account. So if I click on sign in, it's probably going to ask me to register for an account. So you can see right here, you just have to click there to register and then just complete that information, guys, and just follow the steps. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? So what I'm going to do right now, just to show you guys proof that this works, is I'm going to log into my own Etsy account and show you guys real data, okay, of how much money I've made selling digital products on Etsy. And guys, this is passive income. I don't have to ship anything. This is all digital downloads. People purchasing these products and downloading these products instantly. It's insane, okay? So let me just switch over. Okay, so this is my Etsy account, guys. As you guys can see right here, this is not a joke. Live, I can refresh that just to show you guys, you know, this is my Etsy account. So you can see right here, the revenue to date is £4,108. Okay, if you convert that to dollars, it's way over $5,000, guys. And the good thing about all this, guys, is the products that I'm selling are digital products, okay? And let me just go. So this is a year. This is about a year's worth of sales. Well, I started in 2020, January 2020. So this is now February 2021. So it's just been over a year now, and we've made over 200 sales, guys. I don't have to ship no inventory. I don't have to process no inventory. I don't have to package no inventory. These are literally products that people are just going on to Etsy, guys, and just downloading the products instantly without me having to do anything. Everything has already been created and uploaded to my Etsy shop, so they can just come on here, guys, and download that inventory. Sorry, not inventory, download the digital files instantly. So let me go to my listings here just so you guys can see this is real stuff. I'm just refreshing this, guys. You can see the type of products that I'm selling right now, okay? I have a boutique business planner here for £10. You know, we have about 76 in stock. It was about 100, so we've sold over 20 already. We can see this is a vendor list, men's clothing vendors. This is a boutique business kit. So this is kind of like a mini version of the Run Boutique business kit. So they get access to like limited, you know, versions of the courses and stuff. Social media planners, guys. All these things, all these things are actually sold as a package at the Run Boutique Academy. So I didn't have to go and reinvent the wheel. So if you have something like an ebook, guys, you can literally come and sell your ebook here. You can sell your planners here. You can sell literally anything on Etsy, right? You're literally just repurposing your content across different platforms. I have more vendors and stuff, email subject lines. So this are all stuff, guys, that anyone can do. I have spreadsheets here as well. I even have this ebook, guys. This is an ebook on how to start your own t-shirt business that I wrote. Sales forecast templates, guys. I'm quite good with Excel. So Excel has always been kind of like my, you know, strong point. So I do have things like spreadsheets to help people with like planning for their businesses and all that good stuff, guys, bookkeeping and all that good stuff. So these are all the products that I'm selling right now, guys. I don't have to do anything, guys. People coming here purchasing these products can download that product instantly. And you can do the exact same thing, guys. When you register for an Etsy account, you can just come on here and add a listing. Okay, you can upload your ebook cover image here. And then in this section here, I'll just ignore video. But if you have a video, that's even better. And then in the title section, you want to make sure that you use as many search engine friendly keywords as possible. You can use the Google Keyword Planner to find out what type of keywords people are actually searching for on Google right now, because Etsy is also a search engine. So when people go on Google searching for wholesale vendor lists or whatever the case may be, it's going to bring it up here. And not just on Google, within Etsy itself, because people go on Etsy searching for different types of products. So if you think about your consumer and what type of products they're likely going to be searching for on Etsy, then that should give you some good pointers. Okay. And another thing you could do, guys, is you could go and actually see the sort of competitors already selling what you want to sell. So let's say, for example, you wanted to sell a goal planner, right? We just do goal planner, and then we can see the sort of popular stores. As you can see right here, there's quite a few here. 718. We have this one, digital planner. So you want to go and see the type of keywords that your competitors are using on Etsy right now. So you can see digital planner, but this one seems to be for like landscape and whatever, you know, kind of stuff. But yeah, that should give you some ideas, guys. Just go on them, see what others are actually using right now, okay, in their titles. Check the type of keywords they're using, and then try to use that within your own listings as well, because when you use these keywords, people are going to find your content even faster. The reason why my store, I'll consider it successful for Etsy anyway, because I'm not doing any promotion, guys. All this traffic is free traffic coming from Etsy, people searching on Etsy. If I go back to my store, we can actually go and see. I'm trying to see where we're getting the most traffic. Usually Etsy tells us where we're getting the most traffic. Let me go back to the dashboard. Actually, let me just leave page, go back to the dashboard, and I'm sure we can see where the most of our traffic is coming from. So let's see. You can see, guys, this is a purchase that was made 12 hours ago, 16 hours ago, guys. This is real stuff, okay? This is real stuff. Let me go see. I can usually track this on my phone. Okay, right, view detail stats, guys, just to show you guys that the traffic is coming predominantly from Etsy search. Okay, can you see that? That's Etsy search. Okay, Etsy search right there, 3,566. Etsy marketing and SEO, because I'm using keywords that people are already searching for on Etsy. Okay, they have social media here as well. Pinterest, right? Because I actually uploaded I think it was some of the templates on my Pinterest account. So when people come on Pinterest searching for products, it brings them back onto Etsy, guys. So this is another great way to market your digital products. Just go and list them up on Pinterest, guys. When you list your products up on Pinterest, it's going to be bringing you all this free traffic back to your website. You can see I don't do no Instagram marketing, no Facebook, no Twitter. I don't market any of these products on any social media platforms apart from Pinterest, where I've uploaded a few of the products. Okay, I don't even use Etsy ads, so this is not paid traffic, just in case you're wondering, oh, maybe she paid for advertising, that's why you know, she got a lot of sales. No, guys, this is zero ads. This is all direct traffic, guys. This is all direct traffic from search engine, because I've used the right keywords in my listings. Okay, so when you're listing your product, guys, you want to make sure you're using the right keywords. Again, this is not a full-time thing for me. So you can see right here, January to March 2021, 4,108 sales, and that's with no marketing whatsoever, guys. Like, I'm not promoting any of this product. So that's like free money just sitting there. Okay, if you think about it, that's like free money just sitting there. Like, honestly, I get all the sales daily from Etsy, and I'm like, oh, okay, I just made another 10 pounds. Oh, I just made another 20 pounds, right? Like, it's easy money just coming in. I don't have to do anything. Now, if I were to do this full time, I'm probably going to go on and list more products. Okay, I'll probably create more digital products and sell as many people do this stuff full time, guys. Like, you can see, I don't even have enough on my shop right now. I could be listing hundreds of products. I only have 17 active listings right now. I could have 100. I could have more, guys, if I wanted to do this stuff full time. But Etsy is not my full time gig. And the best part about these products that I sell on Etsy is that I use these products to get traffic back to my main businesses. So when I come on here and I sell my planners and my social media content planners, there's always a call to action for them to come back to the Run Boutique Academy if they want to learn more. So I'm also using the strategy to get people back to my brand. Okay, guys, so this is how you use Etsy, not only to sell your products, but to create passive income, guys, because this money is coming in like at the back end for free. Like, I call it free money because I'm not marketing, I'm not spending on ads, none of that. This is all Etsy traffic, bringing all those customers back to my products, right? And then I'm also using this as a sort of a start point to get people back to my products, right? To my high ticket products, my courses, my mentorship programs, my books, all that good stuff, guys. So if you are creating any type of digital products, guys, come onto Etsy, guys, add your products. It's free. You only get charged when somebody obviously buys. So Etsy have their own fees, but it's not anything substantial, to be honest, and they only charge you if you make a sale, of course. So guys, you can see right here, like I said, this is no shipping of inventory, none of that. This is all plainly digital products. Okay, so I hope you guys found this training useful in terms of, you know, going onto Etsy and actually selling your digital products, and how easy this stuff is, guys. Let me just go back to listings. I'm just going to show you guys again how to go and actually add a listing. If you go to add a listing, your picture goes there, and then in the title section, you want to make sure that you have the right keywords. Go see what the others are doing right now, especially the popular ones with a lot of reviews. See the type of titles that they're using. You can also use the Google keyword tool to find out what type of keywords are being searched right now. Okay, again, we can come on here, and then where it says who made it, what is it, and when was it made, right? I did it, okay, because it's obviously your own products that you're selling. It's a finished product, and then you can just put whatever year you want to put them. And then in the category section here, again, guys, this is where you're going to select. And what I like to put here is I like to put, so I like to put how to, guides on how to, templates. And then in the description, you want to make sure you put, again, that's another place that you want to make sure you're putting in as much detail about the product as possible. Because one thing that I've realized with Etsy is some people purchase products and they expect you to post something out to them. Like I had someone purchase a vendor list, a kids clothing vendor list, and they were expecting me to ship out some wholesale kids clothing to them. And I'm like, excuse me. So yeah, there's people like that in the world that just don't read anything. And then in the tag section, guys, this is another section that you want to make the most use of. Okay, you can see the tag section. I've used all the different tags. The tags, again, are literally what are going to help with your search engine. Okay, so you want to make sure you're typing in as many sort of mini keywords as possible here. There's up to 13 that Etsy allows you to use. So if you were selling human hair, you want to make sure you have something here that says human hair, right? So you want to make sure you put as many keywords as people are likely to be searching for around that product. Okay, and when it comes to digital products, you don't even need to put a lot of, you don't need to complete a lot of the sections, because you're not really shipping out any orders. So in the price section, you just put your price, and then the quantity, that's always going to be at somewhere 100. I usually put 100, but obviously some of it has been sold, so it's now at 76, so it automatically updates. And then in the digital files, guys, this is where you're going to upload your file, and then you're just going to upload your ebook, your digital planners, whatever digital products you've created. You're going to upload that in the section right here. Okay, and then of course once you hit publish, that item should go live within Etsy as soon as possible. Okay, so guys, this is how you go on Etsy and actually sell your digital products and list them for sale. And once you list your products out on Etsy, guys, you're gonna start getting all that free organic traffic. I'm not saying this is gonna be an overnight thing, but I know that with me, for example, I never met a sale in January. I think it was from February that sales started to come in, because again, this is free organic traffic that I'm using. And if you're going to be using free organic traffic as well, then it's probably going to take a little while depending on the type of products you're selling. So if something that's highly competitive, it's probably going to take you a while to really get those eyeballs to your content. But if you're selling something that is already out there in demand, but not a lot of people are searching for that, selling that product, on Etsy, then you stand a better chance. Okay, so to bear in mind, think about all those things when you're trying to sell products on Etsy. Come onto Etsy, check that, check the competition, basically, see what others are currently, check the competition, basically, see what other people are actually doing right now on Etsy, and then go on and, make it even better, right? So guys, this is one platform you can start using to sell your digital products.